All right, welcome back to Strength Train. So today we're going to get started with the warm-up. So let's begin first by planting the right foot, and on the left side, we're going to take that swing forward and back. So just nice big lift, just focusing on the balance, really focusing on planting that one foot and swinging the arms. So let's go for a few more here. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll change it over to the other side, planting the left foot and then swinging on the right side. So maybe feeling a little bit tight in the hamstrings, we'll lengthen that leg out, get that leg all the way up there. We'll aim for a few more here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. All right, so standing up nice and tall, we're gonna begin with the center point, and then stepping off to the right side, you wanna sink in, come back to center, and then off to the left side, sinking in. Really power push off, sinking in, right side, back up, and then over to the left side. Okay, so let's aim for a few more here. So nice big press up. Remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Inhale, exhale. All right. So nice big squeeze. Remember to breathe. All right, so let's aiming for a few more. So we got 1, 2, 3, last one here, and 4. All right, bringing it right back to center. Okay, so standing maybe at the top of your mat, using the top of the mat as the guideline, we're gonna fold forward. We're gonna take that walk out. So a couple things you can do here. We'll take a nice rounding of the arm, or rotation of the arm, I should say, on each side. And then we'll take the walk all the way back and then lifting up. Lowering back down again, walking it out. And then nice big circle. We got 1, 2. This is really nice for the shoulders. Warming up the core part of the body. So aim for a couple more on this one. So lowering down, walk it out. Big lift around. We got 1, 2. Good, and then walk it back. Okay, so last one. So rolling it out. And then we got 1, 2. And then let's just bring it right back down to the knees here. So what I'm gonna have you do is sit back a little. So we're gonna rest onto the forearms, take the right arm, fingertips to the temple, and then you're gonna rotate lower down, bringing the right forearm to meet the left forearm, and then lift back up. So you're taking a little rotation here, opening up the side of the body, working through the core. So just remember to breathe here, don't hold the breath. Nice big lift. Okay, now let's change it over to the other side. So the right forearm is rested on the floor. Take the fingertips to the temple, fold down, lift up. Fold down, lift up. So just remember to breathe, don't hold the breath. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. Last one. Good, and then rest. Okay, so bring that right back to a tabletop. We're gonna round the back like a mad cat. So round the back. Drop the belly down, lift the chin and tail. And then tuck your toes underneath, lift the hips, come back into downward facing dog, stretching out the backs of the legs, and then lower back down to the knees. Round the back. Drop the belly down for cow pose. Come back to flattening the back, tuck your toes underneath, lift up into downward dog, stretching it out one more time. So rounding the back. Dropping the belly. Tuck the toes underneath, press back into downward dog, and then we'll just walk it up. Okay, so we're in a forward fold position here. We got a little bit of a bend in the knees. We're gonna take a rounding of the back, roll it all the way up. A little bit of upper body, so opening that chest, stretching that upper body. Nice big hugs. Remember to breathe. And then nice big lift. Nice big lift up. Inhale, exhale. And then take some circles. And then rotate in the other direction. And we'll take some elbow rotations as well. And in the other direction. All right. Okay, so let's take a rest. Grab yourselves a drink, and then we're going to get started on our weight training for today. Okay. So doing a little weight routine, we're going to do 3 sets of this routine, but what we're going to do is we're going to add it in as a little circuit. So we're going to go through everything once, then we're going to go back, we're going to repeat it, and then hopefully we can get our total 3 rounds in. So for the first movement, what we're going to do here is we're going to start off with the lift up and then the step back. Lift up and then the step back. So what we're going to do is we're going to do all one side, then change it over to the other side. So we're going to aim for 12 reps here. Okay, so we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So lift up. We got 1. Step it back. So balancing 2, step it back. Balancing 3, step it back. Balancing 4, step it back. For 5, step it back. 6, step it back. 7, step it back. 8, step it back. 9, step it back. 10, last 2, we got 1. Last 1 and 2. All right, let's change it over to the other side. So bring the knee up, step it back. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big lift up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's 12. All right. Okay, so next one, we're going to do some clam shells. Now, this one is for your legs. So if you have the band, you can use the circle band. You just pull it on, bring it above the knees. So laying on the side, we're going to do the clam shell. Now, you can do a couple different variations. You can either rest at the bottom, do your clam shell, or hold at the top and do your clam shell. All right, so we're going to go for 12. So holding up top, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, let's change it over to the other side. Lifting up those hips or holding it on the floor. Excuse me. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job. Okay, so staying on the floor, what we're going to do here, we're going to focus on chest press. So laying flat onto your mat, 2 variations here. You can either keep the feet flat on the floor or bring the legs to the sky, and we're going to raise one arm, focusing on chest on that one side. Okay, so be where it's most comfortable for you. We're going to aim for 12 reps. So lower down. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we got one more, and 12. All right, changing over to the other side. We're gonna lower down, big lift up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit more challenging with the feet to the sky. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. So lowering those legs down, bringing that dumbbell down, and sitting ourselves up. Okay, so next one we're gonna do on the one side, we're gonna focus on the side lunge, lowering the dumbbell down. As you come up, curl your dumbbell and then take a squat. Okay, so there's 3 movements here. You're gonna take that side step. As you power back, you're gonna curl the dumbbell and then take your squat. So we're gonna do all one side. So let's get ready. Here we go. So we got 1, we're gonna aim for 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, now off to the other side. So we're gonna do that step, power back, curl, and squat. Power back, curl, and squat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, woo, and 12. All right, good, excellent work. Okay, so next one we're gonna do a row. So we're gonna come into that bent over position. You're gonna take that little row and a little rotation at the top. So what that means is as you row up, you're gonna open up to the one side and then lower back down. So we're gonna aim for 12. So here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, let's change that over to the other side. Stepping it back, Lower down, big lift. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job. Okay, so the next one, what we're gonna do some sumo squats and some some sumo jumps. So what you're gonna do here is we're gonna squat down. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then I'll count you out for 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just little hops in the sumo position. Okay, so we're gonna go for 4 rounds of that complete set. So it'll be 2 and 4, and then we'll do 4 complete ones, okay? All right, so in that squat, so we're gonna lift it up. We go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. All right, good job. So let's take a minute. Good work, guys. Take a minute, grab a drink, rest up, and then we're gonna go back to the beginning round back to the beginning exercise. So as you guys are taking your rest, we're gonna start off with the per side. So on the right side, we'll do the knee up and then the lunge back. Knee up, lunge back. Okay, so 20 more seconds, and then we'll get started. The last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So knee up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, switching that over to the other side. We'll take that step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Okay, so back to clamshell. So you're either resting in the supported clamshell, doing the one on the floor, or you can hold it up top and do your clamshell up there. So we're going to do 12 on each side. So let's get ready. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the abs nice and tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, let's change it over to the other side. Let's get ready. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keeping those abs nice and tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job. Okay, so let's bring that back to chest press on the floor. Now this time with chest press, 2 options. So we did feet to the sky for abs. Now we can do bridge to get total core. So abs, back, glutes. So laying flat, bringing the hips up, lower down, big lift. Okay, so we're gonna go for 12. Nice big lift up, squeeze the glutes, hold them up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, now switch it over to the other side, lower down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, big squeeze up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job. So let's rest. All right, we're killing it today, guys. So we've got that 1 arm row next. Or actually, sorry, we have the side lunge. Thank goodness I have my notes in front of me. I can't always remember everything. Okay, so we're starting off with that side lunge first. So we're gonna go into that side, lower that dumbbell, power back. So you're getting that arm curl in there, and then you're taking your squat, okay? So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 2, 1, and whoop, 2. All right, so switching it over to the other side. So here we go. We got 1. It's a little bit tougher with this movement, okay? So you got the 1, and as you come back, curl it. Okay, so lower, power back, curl the arms. 2, whoop, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, nice work, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do the row with that little rotation. So just remember, as you do that row, you've got that little core rotation next. Okay. So let's get ready. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, we're gonna change that off to the other side. All right, it's a nice big lift up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good job. Okay, so last exercise on this one, we're bringing it to the Sumo squat again. So remember, we're gonna go two walks, 1, 2, and then it's 4 hops. We'll do 4 rounds, okay? All right, so let's put that into sumo. All right, so here we go. We got 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's your 4 rounds. Let's take a rest. So we've got 3 sets, right? So we're gonna take that minute, let that heart rate come down a little bit, challenging you guys here today. And we're gonna do 1 more round. So just as a little refresher, we're gonna do that knee up, and then that step back, lunge back. I'll go knee up, and then lunge back. Okay, so we have about 15 seconds more on the clock, and then we'll start the 3rd round. We'll start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So knee up, step it back. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's aim for 2. We got 1 and 2. Okay, so here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so we're back to clam shells again. So we're on our side. So you can either hold your clam shell at the bottom, or you can bring it all the way to the top and do your clam shell up top. So we're gonna go for 12 reps. All right, so here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whoop, and 12. All right, next side. All right. Okay, so here we go. Nice big lift up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so next up, we're going to do the side lunge again. So back to side lunge, arm curl with squat. So 3 movements. Oh no, sorry. Next up, chest press. Oh my gosh. I'm really making a mess today, aren't I? Okay. So laying flat. Okay, so either you could do, we've done 2 different styles. We've done either feet to the sky, you've done bridge, you've done plane. So wherever you want to go, be there for your own last set. All right, so here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, let's change it over to the other side. So lowering down, big lift up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, big squeeze. We got 1 and 2. All right. Okay, now, excuse me. Now we can get up and we're going to do the side lunge again. Side lunge again. Too much talking today. All right. Ooh, 3rd class of the morning, so my voice has had enough. All right, so we're going to step it off to the side. Big lift up. We got 1. So this is a little bit of a heart raiser, if you guys have noticed. 2. Get that cardio in there. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Last one on the side. And 12. Okay, changing it over to the other side. All right, here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You guys are killing me today. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go into those rotational rows again. All right. So right leg back. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, let's change it over to the other side. So here we go, nice big lift up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, nice work. Okay, so last exercise is our sumos again. So we're gonna go right into that sumo position. Okay, so remember we have 2, 1, 2, and then 4, but we're gonna repeat the round 4 times. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! All right, so nice job, guys. Okay. So let's hit the mat. So we're gonna focus a little bit on some back movements. So laying flat, so this is for your core. Bring the arms out in front. Looking down, we're gonna go for Superman's opposite arm and leg, okay? All right, so let's get ready. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, just move my mic so I'm not breathing in it on you guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep the leg nice and straight. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so let's bring that into a little stretch here. So you're gonna round the back like a mad cat. Take a big stretch that back out, and then drop the belly down. And then rest, relax. Okay, so we're gonna bring that onto your back and we're gonna stretch it out. Bringing the right leg to the sky, drawing the sole of the foot up, leading with the heel of the foot, draw the big toe in. Then let's change it over to the other side. So again, leading with the heel of the foot, draw the big toe in. Okay, and then we'll draw the soles of the feet together. Try to relax the knees as much as you can. Bringing the arms out to the sides. Okay, so bring the knees up. You're gonna tip them over to one side, look off to the right. And then over to the left. And again, switching sides again, you look to the right, but knees go to the left. And then again, over to the other side. And then again, one more time. Okay, and then we'll cross the right leg over the left. So just like a cross-legged, if you're sitting at, at a chair and you cross-legged, and then we're gonna draw the knees in. Gently put the palms on the shins and just pull down a little bit. So you'll feel more of a stretch in the glute. Okay, let's change it over to the other side. Draw it in, stretch it out. And then let's rest, relax, take a big full body stretch. So arms overhead, point those toes. And then we'll draw the knees in, just take a hug in. Maybe massage the back, rock and roll. Okay, so let's tip over to the right or the left. Just push yourself up. We'll do a couple of the arm stretches, so come on up. Let's interlock those fingers, take a big reach. And then maybe a little stretch to one side. And then over to the other side. And then bring it back and then change sides again to one side. And then over to the other side. Okay, let's bring that back, bring the arms down. Let's connect the fingers, open up the chest. And then fold it forward. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the workout for today, and we'll see you back here real soon. Take care. Bye for now.